The Australian Outback Spectacular Experience is one that takes people from all cultures and brings them into Australia and teaches them about the true Australian outback and immerses them in a world of Australia that not very many people get to see. The original idea came about 12 years ago when a script was put together for a show that showcased the outback in Australia, and we wanted to turn it into a theatrical performance. With a theatrical performance with that kind of theme, obviously there were animals that were involved, such as horses, cattle, camels, and all those kind of Australian iconic animals that keep the outback going. So with that, we turned it into a 3-course dinner, meal and a full show experience with state-of-the-art lighting, theming and special effects to highlight it as a tourist attraction for the Gold Coast. We have a character out the front which is Bluey, which is the first introduction for a guest with an Australian fair income character. And Bluey will ring the dinner bell and the doors will open into the main arena, and that's a special part for guests because they get to file in, take their seats, but when they walk into this huge space with vision on the wall and the lighting and sound, it all entices guests into feeling pretty special about what they're about to experience. The show has been put together in a way that captures the imagination of people. So once they walk through the door, they feel like they're in the outback, and we now take them on a journey. And that happens right from the moment when we hand them a hat and they put a hat on their head. They now immerse themselves and feel like they're part of the experience right from that moment. Then through travelling through the show, they get a whole lot of information, education about Australia itself, the animals, the way they work, the way our country depends on them, the highlights that this country and our land has, the wet season, the dry season, the hardships, I suppose, that you have on the land in the outback. Those are all the things that we want people to take on, understand and be educated on. All of our cast and crew throughout the entire building are dressed by Ringers Western, a very iconic Australian wear that you would wear out in the outback. And so we try and keep that right through the entire show. Apart from specific costuming inside the show with the presentations, everyone from start to finish are dressed in the same outback gear. The show runs for 1 hour and 45 minutes, which is a long time to hold someone's attention, but this show certainly does that with a whole lot of excitement, with trick riding, some fantastic horse skills, animals of all different kinds, and then also the history that goes behind it. People do say don't work with children or animals, and we choose to work with animals, and I'm sure they're just as bad as children. They are hard work, but they are such a fantastic part of our show. It's what we are all about, and it is what the general public come to see, so it is such a draw card. But we have over 65 horses on site here, as well as cattle, dogs, working dogs, anything that you would see on an outback station, that's what's here in our show.